have heard and surely read about the 10 lepers when they come to Jesus. They begin to ask Jesus to heal them. It says from Luke chapter 17, verse 11 onwards. It says in verse 13, and they lifted their voices, that is the 10 lepers, they lifted their voices and said, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. And what does Jesus do is he immediately tells them, go and show yourself to the priest. And as they were on their way to show themselves to the priest, in verse 15 it writes there, and one of them, when he saw that he was healed, returned and with a loud voice glorified God. He saw that he was healed. The moment he saw, now all 10 were definitely healed. That's why Jesus told them, go and show yourself to the priest, because that was part of being cleansed. That was a ritual of cleansing. So when one of them saw that they were healed, they immediately returned to Jesus. He returned back to Jesus and with a loud voice glorified God. That means he was not ashamed of what he went through, that he was a leper, but glorified God by his testimony. Sometimes we are scared or we are shy or ashamed to testify how filthy or how bad our past was. But we need to understand God has miraculously picked us up from the muck or the pit that we were and placed us on better ground. And knowing where you are today, we need to give God glory and stand, declare, testify from what mess we were and what a message we are today. Today we need to ask ourselves, just as this leper, moment he saw that he was restored, he raised his voice and glorified God. He was not ashamed of a testimony. He was not ashamed to declare what a mess he was. He was not ashamed. Today I want to ask you who's watching us today, are you ashamed of what your past was? Definitely God has picked you up from that mess and placed you onto better ground. But that does not mean that you shy away from declaring your testimony. We need to be people that are vocal with our testimony, giving thanks and glory to God. We need to be people, we need to be Christians who are connected to God, thanking God, openly declaring how big our God is. We need to be people who are bold enough to live and to speak our testimony. 10 were healed. 9 of them shied away. 9 of them were ungrateful. 9 of them hid themselves. But 1 openly declared a testimony. Would you be that 1, or would you be that 9 that hide away, that selfishly take their testimony, take their healing and do things their own way? Who would you be, the 1 or the 9? God bless you.